Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. So for today's speed build, we're actually going to be building another tiny home, and this is a modern tiny home. So it's kind of the complete opposite of the one that we did on Tuesday. If you guys didn't see that video, on Tuesday I uploaded a bohemian styled tiny home that I built. So yeah, this one is basically like the opposite of that one. But yeah, this one was actually the first one that I built. I started, one night just starting to build like a little tiny home, since I've been obsessed with tiny homes recently. Completely blaming that on MsGryphi, by the way. If you guys don't know who Tonya is, I will leave a link to her channel and stuff like that in the description down below if you want to check it out. But yeah, basically she does some amazing tiny home builds over on her channel, and I've been watching them all, but recently I've been really obsessed with tiny homes for some reason. And yeah, so I decided to have a go at it and try and build one myself. I think I mentioned it in the boho tiny home video as well, but I have never been good at building tiny homes or like any kind of small home, actually. So yeah, I'm not that good at figuring out how to use like tiny spaces and how to make things fit in a tiny space. But I think this one and the other one that I did earlier in the week actually turned out pretty good, if I do say so myself. I mean, I really like the way they both turned out. So yeah, this one, as I said, was the first one that I built. So it is a tiny bit bigger than the other one. It's an 8x4 squares like the main house. And then the top floor and the bottom floor has this little 1x4 tile like bump out that I actually used. And then obviously those little bits out on the top floor that has like the fake grass in it. But I don't really count those since they're not actually functional. They're just for decoration, and I do end up actually just putting plants in them, so I don't count them as part of the like structure of the house, I guess. But yeah, this house is a little bit bigger, as I said. So this one is actually for either a single sim or a couple, since I did manage to fit in like a fully functional like master bedroom with a double bed and everything. Both sides of the bed works, and then it has a full bathroom. It doesn't have a bathtub, it just has a shower and then obviously a toilet and a sink. But yeah, it doesn't have a bathtub. But I figured if there's just a couple living here, you don't really need a bathtub. I mean, in The Sims, bathtubs are only like useful if you have like a dog or like a toddler. So either way, I mean, you could probably figure out a way to put one in there if you really wanted to. Maybe if you change where the door is placed, that might work. Or you could just put it on that one wall by the windows, if you don't mind having it right in front of a window. But yeah, I don't want to do that. But you could do that if you end up downloading this and playing in it and you wanted a tub for your Sims for whatever reason. But yeah, this is up on the gallery if you wanted to download it. You can find it on the gallery under my gallery ID, which is ChrissieYT, or you can find it by searching hashtag ChrissieYork or ChrissieYT, or you can just check down in the description. In the description, I always include like a link to the online gallery, so like a download link for the online gallery, if that's easier for you guys to find and download it that way. There will be a link for that down in the description below for you guys. And this is completely custom content free. There is no CC in this build whatsoever. I did, however, use probably all of the packs. I don't want to say all of them, but probably most of them, since I didn't do this as a restricted packs build or anything like that. I just built whatever I wanted to and used whatever I felt like would look good. But yeah, the color scheme of this house, as you can probably tell, is very modern, very black, white, grey, and then with pops of that really dark, almost like a royal blue, which I'm obsessed with. I know I say that a lot, but I love blue, and there are so many different shades of blue. But unfortunately in the game we don't have all that many shades of blue. We have like that dark blue, we have a light blue, and then we have like a tealish color, like a little teal yeah, basically like a teal sea green kind of color. And those are really the only ones that actually look good in the game. So, but I do have to admit, we have a lot of like blue things in the game overall. We have a lot of blue, if you think about it. So I think that might be why I use blue so much in my builds. If you guys are new to the channel, you probably don't know this, but whenever I build, I use a lot of blue in my builds. It's kind of, I don't know, it's not a problem, but it's a lot. I use a lot of blue. But you probably don't actually care about that, if I'm honest. But yeah, so a little bit more about the house. It is, as I said, 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. It's on a 20 by 15 lot in Willow Creek. Yeah, it is in Willow Creek, in like the upper right hand corner where the pancakes live, like on the old Rindle Road. I think it's like Rindle Rose was the house that was here's name. Whatever, that makes no sense. That was such a weird sentence. But yeah, the house that was here was named Rindle Rose. I think you guys can see it in the top corner of the screen right now. But yeah, I built it there. And it did end up being almost 61,000 simoleons. So it's not cheap. It's not a budget home. It's not supposed to be a starter home. And I was quite surprised to see that for a home this small, to see a price tag like that. But yeah, I don't know how I managed to make it that expensive, but I suppose a lot of the modern things in the game are quite expensive, as well as the like fridge and stove and stuff that I used. So a lot of it might be just the appliances and like the TV and stuff like that. So, you know, but I didn't end up cluttering it too much. I did clutter it quite a bit. You guys probably know by now I can't build without clutter. I can't do minimalist builds or anything like that. So yeah, there's quite a bit of clutter in this house, but it's not like messy clutter. I mean, it's not like dirty clutter like a slob, but it's very, I don't know, not disorganized, but like messy. There's a lot of stuff laying around, but I don't know, for me personally, I have a lot of stuff laying around in my room as well, but I know where everything is, so it's like this, it's like organized, it's organized clutter, I suppose you could call it. I know where everything is, even though it's all over the place. But I mean, since it's my room, I figure, you know, if I know where it is, it's all that matters. But yeah, I'm just rambling about random nonsense right now, and I should probably just be quiet and end the video off here. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, give it a like. I don't know why you would, but if you did, give it a like. And if you're new to the channel and you enjoy voiceovers like these, I promise my voiceovers aren't usually this all over the place, but I have no idea why this one was such a mess. But I'm not going to re-record this since it's really late and I'm really tired, so that's probably why. But yeah, if you enjoy messy voiceovers and you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing and sticking around. I upload new videos at least 3 days a week, sometimes more. So yeah, remember to hit the notification bell to be notified of whenever I upload a new video. And in case you guys didn't know, I do also have a Patreon page that's always linked in my video descriptions if you're curious about it or you want to check it out. And on my Patreon page, you can get early access to my YouTube videos, as well as patron-only videos, and access to patron-only live streams, our Discord server, as well as a bunch of other like perks and rewards for my patrons. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. Let me know what you think of it and everything like that. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an absolutely amazing day, and that your weekend has been great so far. And I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye guys.